Hello, Mr. Peters. My name it's Otto Lopez. I hate to bother you over the break, but this has been something that's been kind of in my mind for a really long time, and I was hoping to talk to you about it and see if I could convince you yes or no on this. This is improv doing live sketch comedy. This is my presentation as to why I believe improv should do live sketch comedy. Just to preface, I'm sorry about the noises you might hear in the background. I'm on vacation right now, but I don't know. It's been something that's been kind of in my thoughts for a while, so I want to get it out there. And if you don't you don't think this is a good idea, I completely understand. I just thought I'd throw some spaghetti at the wall and see if you want to eat. So, who I am. I really love improv. From the first show I went to, I really enjoyed it. Doing comedy like this, I do think comedy is the best medicine for anything. Yeah. And I was visiting my sibling at Loyola Chicago, which is where they go to college, and I got the opportunity to go to a Second City show, and that was an amazing experience. And whenever I was going into it, I thought it was going to be like an improv show, like how we do, but a little bit more raunchy and for adults, But they only did one improv scene, and the rest of it was sketch comedy. And the sketch comedy was mind-changing. Really, because I had seen SNL sketch comedy, but looking at this, it was so interesting to get to see it live, live pre-written sketch comedy, and it really inspired me. And I think the improv troupe can do that. I think the improv troupe should get the chance to expand their ideas of what comedy is, and maybe we can raise some good money and let the audience have a good show. Yeah. This is my plan. My first step was to get it approved by you. If you don't want to approve this, I completely understand. This could be maybe just a silly idea I have in my mind. But if I do convince you, after that I'd go to the troupe and see what they think, because they would be the ones primarily doing all this, and then I would get the opinions of the technicians, because as you will see later in this slide, it's gonna also be with them. Then for if this all gets approved by everyone, then I'm thinking in January, we give them the option, then we give them a deadline, maybe towards the end of January, early February. We say, have your scripts done and out there. Then we do the my goodness, I can't think of it. The improv retreat. And we do a read through and we do a critique, and then we vote on them. And then we rehearse them maybe once or twice. A lot of the rehearsal would be by yourself, memorizing those lines, because we do have improv shows to rehearse for. And then we perform. So, yeah. And I'll go into more detail with, looking at it artistically before the show. This is what I was thinking, we could tell the troupe is to just write a digital short like you would, but make sure it can be performed live. Make sure the set isn't anything crazy. Make sure the costumes and hair and makeup isn't anything crazy. Make sure the sound effects aren't anything crazy. And just kind of give them free reign with the sketches, because whenever I was at Second City, there'd be a sketch that's 10 minutes long. It's really crazy, everyone's in there, and then the next time it would be a 30-second sketch with a one-liner, So I think we could let them play with the length of sketches, or what they include. And then after we vote and all that, I'm thinking no less than 10 to 15 sketches, but that primarily depends on how long they are, because we wouldn't want to have 10 to 15 10-minute sketches, because that's 100 minutes. So yeah. And then I put a link to SNL, their live sketches, that the troupe could get an idea about what they're looking to write. Yeah. Looking at it logistically, my idea is that this is an annual or biannual thing, like the long form shows, or my idea was we could do this during a long form show, and long form shows can just be like experiment, experiment with comedy. And instead of doing like long form game and then like 2 short form games, then long form, then short form, my idea was long form game, sketch, long form game, sketch, go home, and I'm thinking these would take place in the black box, because then we could use all the lighting that we wanted to, and all like the little set things and all the props we wanted to, and all of that, and it can really minimize our setup and strike time, because if we did it at the 9th grade campus, then we'd have to transport everything. Okay, our team, how it would affect people not on the troupe. So for the voices of improv and the booth crew and all of that, I think this would be a great opportunity for them to kind of like, I don't know, expand their wings, like from a technical and creative point of view. Like we get them these scripts and we just say, do whatever you want, like have fun. This is fun. This is like just comedy at its finest, like just a bunch of people coming together to make other people laugh, and then the various other tech heads, like we could like go to them and be like, hey, I'll explain that later, but I think this could also be a very nice opportunity for the other tech heads, like props or set, for them to kind of like see how fast they can, well, not see how fast, but like see like what they do whenever they're just like given a script and they're like asked to do a favor for some improvisers, and it might be a really nice way to get some more people in, because I mean, you only get so many people whenever it's just the same 12 people on the troupe. But if like Dylan was like, yeah, I did the set for this, you'd probably get a lot more people coming to the show, or if you got like Adeline and she was like, yeah, I helped with some of the props for this, then you could probably get some more people coming. Okay, so after writing and choosing, the directors / writers would send it off to these various to the booth crew well in advance, that they have time to like prepare and be like, okay, I think, yeah, we can do this, and this, and so they have time to kind of like communicate with each other. Excuse me. And then with the various other tech heads, that if whatever like small set pieces that need to be built can be built, or like whatever props need to be gathered can be gathered, if that makes sense. And yeah, this would all be done well in advance, so that everyone has time to kind of like prepare themselves for all this. But yeah, we just kind of like send off the scripts to them and see, like, go crazy, like have fun with these, and please help the improv troupe. Yeah. Pros and cons. I made a pros and cons list. The pros: let improvisers spread their writing wings. We only really get to write over the summer during the retreat, and those are like digital shorts. I think it might be nice if we kind of kept exercising that writing hand and became like more well-rounded comedians, because like improv's all about living in the moment, but I think it's nice if we can kind of take a step back and kind of like form our own story, let technicians challenge themselves with something new and get the chance to be creative. I think with like the improvisers' crazy minds, like we could have some really fun sketches and really let the technicians have a field day if they choose to help us with this. Show the troupe and the audience that comedy isn't just about improv. It's not just like short form, haha, funny games. It's like we're more than you think we are, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but like it's like a comedy isn't just improv. Comedy can be various things like this and this and this and this, if that makes sense. Let improvisers play with various things in comedy, like directing, performing comedies, and performing comedy scenes that are already written. Because I think, I don't know, like people could really find their spark on what they think is like funny and what they don't think is funny, and like it could really help them if they choose to do a fall play, and a fall play is a comedy. They could really help them know like what they should be performing as, if that makes sense. I'm kind of rambling off here. Cons. improvisers would have to take responsibility for writing and memorizing sketches. Same with the technicians; they would all have to take responsibility and kind of do this on their own time. This is it's very it's very like we're relying on each other to do all of these things. So if they don't, everyone has to be in it 100% and commit to the bit, or else it's not going to work. That's the cons I'm seeing right now, is that if even one person says like, I don't like this sketch, I'm not going to memorize it because I don't like it, I don't think it's funny, like I'm not going to enjoy this, then it's just not going to work. We all have to have like a mutual respect for each other's sense of comedy and direction and writing, and we all have to be there for each other. So yeah. In conclusion, I hope that I may have persuaded you a little bit to consider this little endeavor of mine, and if not, I completely understand. Let's explore comedy. Thank you. Hope you have the good rest of your break, which is like 2 days. But yeah, thank you.